Hey everyone, Andy, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's so big, so fundamental, it's often overlooked, especially during our teenagers. We're talking about a mother's love. Now, you know what some of you might be thinking? My mom just nags me, or she doesn't get me. Andy, trust me, you get it. The teenagers are a whirlwind of finding yourself, pushing boundaries, and sometimes, that creates friction with the very people who love you as most. But today, you want to share a story, a perspective that might help you see things a little differently. Let's imagine a boy named Leo. Leo was ka-16. His world was his friends, his video games, and his dream of becoming a graphic designer. His mom, Sarah, worked long hours as a nurse. Leo, she was a background character who mostly reminded him to do his homework and take out the trash. He'd often get frustrated. Why can't she just leave me alone? He'd mutter, headphones on, blocking out her voice. One evening, Leo was working on a digital art contest entry. It was his masterpiece, the one he believed would launch his career. He stayed up all night, fueled by energy drinks, pouring every ounce of his creativity onto the screen. Finally, at 4 a.m., he finished, saved the file, and he crashed into bed, exhausted but proud. The next morning, he woke up in a panic. The deadline was in an hour. He rushed to his computer, but it wouldn't turn on. A power surge overnight had fried it. Everything was gone. Leo's world shattered. He didn't just lose his entry, he felt like he had lost his future. He slumped onto the floor, defeated. Just then, Sarah walked in, holding a cup of tea. She saw the dead computer and the look on Leo's face. He expected a lecture about not backing up his work. Instead, she just sat on the floor with him, put her arm around his shoulder, and said nothing. In that silence, Leo felt something shift. He didn't have to explain his heartbreak. She already understood. He finally let go and told her everything. The frustration, the dreams, the crushing disappointment. She just listened, really listened. That afternoon, Sarah came home early from work. She was carrying a small, used laptop. It's not much, she said, but it's a start. I called a data recovery place, too. It's a long shot, but we have to try. She had used the money she'd been saving for a much-needed vacation. Leo was speechless. It wasn't about the laptop. It was about the sacrifice. It was the fact that his dream, which he thought was his alone, was her dream, too. She saw his passion, even when he hid it behind a wall of teenage attitude. That moment changed everything for Leo. He realized his mom wasn't just the person who enforced the rules. She was the silent, unwavering foundation of his life. Her love wasn't in grand speeches. It was in the quiet acts of support, the sacrifices made without expecting anything in return. Now, let's fast forward a few years. Leo didn't win that contest. The data couldn't be recovered. But that setback, and his mom's response to it, taught him a lesson far more valuable than any prize: resilience. He learned to back up his work, but more importantly, he learned that failure isn't the end when you have someone in your corner. Hey, and his mom started talking more, not just about chores, but about his art, his hopes, his fears. He even designed the logo for her community garden project. Their relationship transformed from a series of commands and complaints into a genuine partnership. Leo realized his mom wasn't trying to control his life. She was trying to give him the roots he needed so he could grow strong enough to reach for the sky. Her nagging about homework wasn't to annoy him. It was because she believed in his potential and didn't want him to settle for less. This story isn't just about Leo. It's a reflection of a love that's often misunderstood. A mother's love in the teenagers is a tough balancing act. It's about holding on tight enough to keep you safe, but learning to let go enough to let you fly. It's the worry behind the "where are you going?" and the hope behind the "be careful." It's the silent pride in your achievements and the comforting hug when you fall. Think about it. The packed lunch you find in your bag on a busy morning. The way she somehow knows you're upset even when you say you're fine. The endless support for your hobbies, even the ones she doesn't quite understand. These aren't just random actions. They are the threads of love, woven into the fabric of your daily life. They are her way of saying, "I'm here, I care, and I believe in you," even when the words don't come out right. So, here's my challenge to you. The next time you feel that friction, take a breath. Try to look beyond the immediate annoyance. See the worry behind the curfew, the care behind the questions. Maybe share a piece of your world with her, a song you like, a project you're proud of, a problem you're facing. You might be surprised by the wisdom and the support you find. And most importantly, don't wait for a broken computer to see the love that's been said all along. A simple "thanks, Mom," or a hug for no more reason can mean the world. It's an acknowledgement that you see her, you appreciate her, and that her silent, steady love is the anchor in the often stormy sea of your teenagers. Building that bridge of communication now will create a bond that lasts a lifetime, long after the struggles of being a teenager are just a distant memory. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope this story gave you a new perspective. If it resonated with you, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more stories and conversations like this. I'd love to hear your own stories in the comments below. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.